Our ability to feel joy and gratitude can be a direct result of the suffering we have endured. Staying clean is not a guarantee that nothing bad will happen, but the principles and the steps teach us how to live life on life's terms and give us the courage, strength and wisdom to stay clean no matter what. We are able to live lives of joy and purpose no matter what we've been through. Faith is what keeps us doing the footwork, even when we can't see the reason. One of the benefits of reaching out is finding out that our most painful experiences can help someone else. When we say, "I've been through that and I stayed clean," we realise with gratitude that we've got onto the other side of something we'd feared we could not get through. There is great satisfaction in being able not just to look back, but to reach back and help someone else across. Getting through hard times strengthens our faith. When we're grappling with issues that don't have easy answers, we experience our greatest growth. One member suggested, "There are spiritual tourists and spiritual explorers. One plays it very safe and the other will step right out there and try God out. We get more certain of that relationship as we go. As we mature in recovery, we learn to be comfortable with the hard questions rather than only feeling okay when we think we've settled them. Having all the answers makes it hard to be teachable. Often, when we say we're looking for solutions, what we're really seeking is control. Over and over, we go looking for the answers, but there really aren't that many to find. We don't need that many. The steps help us to increase our ability to be honest with ourselves and others. More often, and sooner in the process, we're able to recognise our responsibility for our actions and motives. Identifying what drives us to act as we do helps us find relief from all the ways our disease shows up. It also gives us the ability to see more clearly. We begin to move toward what we want rather than just away from what we fear. Each time we let go, there is a degree of mourning and then an opening of possibility. Each time we get through that process, we find a new freedom in ourselves. But it can take years to let go enough to feel that freedom. We hang on fiercely, mistaking the attempt to control all the variables in our lives for vigilance in our recovery. Letting go looks different at different times in our recovery. Making peace with loss is one way we learn acceptance. When we experience loss and find that we can still feel complete within ourselves, something changes. The feeling that we must constantly fight for our survival starts to ease. We can let someone else be right, or let something go, without losing ourselves or our dignity. We can see our part in situations without falling into the belief that everything has to be somebody's fault. Often, a loss we're struggling to accept in the present helps us deal with earlier losses that haunt us. Acceptance is not an all or nothing event, and it doesn't necessarily happen all at once. Like so many lessons in recovery, there are less painful ways to learn, but they're not always the ones that stay with us. The more we learn about ourselves, the more we're able to look toward our own personal vision of hope. At the same time, we remember that our vision for ourselves is a fleeting glimpse of our higher power's will for us. As we pursue our dreams, we may find ourselves in places we never imagined. It's all possible, but that means we take risks and sometimes experience failure. Even when we fall flat on our face, we can get up again and move forward. That's part of the journey too. We get less and less afraid of the truth, but we don't get there by standing still and waiting for recovery to happen to us. We learn, we grow, we give, we create, and we keep coming back.